There's something really special about an AI chat that's in flow. As humans, we can enter this flow state often by listening to music or immersing ourselves in a specific environment. And it allows us to just really operate and function in just this really synchronized manner. And AI models are no different. I'm sure you've had these chat threads where everything just seems to be working so well, and then all of a sudden it doesn't. So in this video, we're going to look at how you can try and help keep that consistency and what to do when it jumps out of flow. Now, this thread that I have here is creating a specific type of image that I use for my Substack called Me, Myself, and AI. And you'll see that it allows me to have really nice, consistent type of branding through all the different images that I create. So I've got a custom GPT that creates it in a minimalistic, simplistic style. And the first one that came out was a little bit different to what I actually expected. It included a bit of text on it, but I thought, you know what, I don't mind it, let's keep it. And so I just said, great, thanks. Now for one with a different type of topic. And it started generating a bit more 3D, still brought out the text, which I thought was quite nice. So I said, great, amazing. Always thanking it, like, well done, you've done a good job. Everything that you've provided so far is perfect. Now do one for the concept of weight of words. And it did that one, it was great. Now for a new one, great. And then the next one, and the next one. It just kept outputting it really well. This one, there was something I just did not like the text. So I actually asked it to delete the text by simply clicking on it and being able to highlight the section and asking that for a change. So it did that and it outputted it without the text there. And that was great. It's amazing. Thank you. Now for the next concept. And then we kind of had to start iterating through a few. You can see this one I've done actually 3 times. And this one we had to start fixing. And this one I did a couple of times. So it worked really, really well, and now it's kind of like starting to slip. So what I would actually do is scroll up a bit to the last one that I think is done really well, something like this. And you'll find that there's actually a little pen icon next to the message that you sent. And you can simply click on that edit message, and you can now type in anything that you would like. So I'm going to change this, and I'm going to say now a concept for, and we're going to go customer service, and I'm going to send that, and you'll actually see that it is now deleted everything that came below it. Now when we use these AI models, it leverages everything that came above it. So if it's great, 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 and then we ask it for an output and it outputs something that's great, it's great. But if it's like great, 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 and then it starts getting a little bit worse and then worse, that changes the flow. That changes the whole pattern recognition of this model. So that's where it can be super useful to actually come back and just edit this. Now, I think this is okay, but the previous ones were better. So what you can do is, again, click on that edit message and just change 1 or 2 words. You can say something like, amazing, thank you, you really get this. Now, one please for the concept of customer service, and just resend it. You can see now we're on to our 5th iteration because we've changed this a few times, and hopefully just these little tweaks will allow it to keep getting back into that flow state. And once it does, once I get an output that I'm happy with, then I will continue the thread until again it starts deviating from that. So hopefully this has given you a bit of an idea. That's actually much better. This is perfect. This is actually really something that I would like. So now I'm going to keep the thread. So as I said, hopefully this has given you a bit of an idea about how you can really keep that flow state going within your chat threads, what happens when it starts deviating, how you can just edit it and really try and realign it to that pattern recognition. As always, any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.